Did you know that Black women are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in the United States? They are starting businesses at a rate faster than any other demographic. Now, that's what I call Black girl magic, but it's more than just a catchy phrase. It's about resilience, innovation, and a deep-seated desire to create something extraordinary. They often face unique challenges, from struggling to secure funding and battling systemic bias, to overcoming limited access to networks and mentorship. And yet, they rise. They soar above these challenges, shattering glass ceilings and redefining what it means to be successful. Today, we're going to meet 8 of these phenomenal women of the 21st century. These powerhouse entrepreneurs who are not only building businesses, but building legacies. Our first powerhouse is Dionna Dorsey Calloway, a woman who understands that fashion is more than just clothes. It's a statement. With her brand, District of Clothing, she's not just dressing people. She's amplifying voices, promoting activism, and sparking conversations. Every design, every stitch, tells a story of empowerment, heritage, and Black excellence. But Dionna's impact extends far beyond the runway. She co-founded The Creative Ladder, a nonprofit organization dedicated to opening doors and providing opportunities for underrepresented talent in the creative industries. Dionna is building ladders of opportunity, hope, and success. She's a reminder that when we invest in our communities and empower the next generation, we create a ripple effect of positive change. So let's hear it for Dionna Dorsey Calloway, a woman who is using fashion as a force for good and designing a more inclusive and vibrant future for us all. For so long, the world of finance has felt like an exclusive club, with the doors seemingly closed to so many. But then comes along someone like Angel Rich, a woman on a mission to democratize wealth building and empower everyone, especially Black communities, to take control of their financial destinies. She created Credit Stacker, a mobile app that makes understanding and building credit accessible and engaging. But Angel's vision goes beyond just credit scores. Her company, The Wealth Factory, is tackling the racial wealth gap head-on, providing tools, resources, and education that have been historically out of reach for so many. Angel is a force to be reckoned with, a financial warrior fighting for economic justice and empowerment for all. Her story is a testament to the power of innovation, of using technology for good, and of the unwavering belief that financial freedom is a right, not a privilege. Angel Rich is rewriting the rules of who gets to build wealth and how they get to do it. Have you ever walked down the feminine care aisle and felt like something was missing? That's exactly what Bea Dixon, founder of the Honey Pot Company, experienced. Instead of accepting the lack of representation, she decided to create a seat at the table, or rather, an entire shelf. Bea knew that women, especially women of color, deserved better, healthier, and more inclusive options for their feminine care needs. So with a vision and a whole lot of heart, she created the Honey Pot Company, a plant-based feminine care brand that's not only good for your body, but good for your soul. Bea faced skepticism, bias, and the daunting task of breaking into a market dominated by giant corporations. But she persevered, fueled by her passion and her unwavering belief in her product and her purpose. The Honey Pot Company became one of the first Black-owned feminine hygiene brands to be stocked in major retailers like Target. Bea's story is a powerful reminder that representation matters, that our voices have power, and that even in the most unexpected of places, we can create change and disrupt industries. Chapter 4. Christy Jackson Muhammad, Architect of Entrepreneurial Empires. When you think of a CEO, what image comes to mind? Now replace that image with Christy Jackson Muhammad, the dynamic force behind Women's CEO Project. Christy is on a mission to redefine what leadership looks like and to empower women, especially women of color, to claim their rightful place at the head of the boardroom table. She created Women's CEO Project, a global business development firm that's like a supportive sisterhood, a powerhouse network of women supporting women. Through coaching, strategic planning, and networking opportunities, Christy is helping female entrepreneurs break down barriers, overcome challenges, and scale their businesses to unimaginable heights. She's creating a legacy of leadership, of women supporting women, and of rewriting the narrative of what's possible. Christy Jackson Muhammad is proof that when women support each other, There's no limit to what we can achieve. Chapter 5. Sevetri Wilson, Tech Titan Breaking Barriers. The tech world has often been criticized for its lack of diversity, particularly when it comes to Black women in leadership positions. But then you have someone like Sevetri Wilson, a true visionary who is not only navigating the tech landscape, but redefining it. Sevetri is the brilliant mind behind Resilia, a game-changing SaaS platform that's revolutionizing the way nonprofits and enterprises operate. This platform streamlines operations, simplifies funding, and empowers organizations to focus on what truly matters, their mission. Despite facing barriers like lack of access to capital and an unwelcoming culture, Sevetri persevered. She shattered the venture capital ceiling, becoming one of the few Black women to raise millions in funding for a tech startup. Sevetri Wilson is not just building a tech company, she's building an empire on innovation, resilience, and a commitment to a more equitable and inclusive tech industry. Chapter 6. Tiffany Aliche, the Budgetnista Empowering Financial Wellness. Let's talk about money, honey. It's a topic that can be intimidating, even taboo for some. But Tiffany Aliche, affectionately known as the Budgetnista, is on a mission to demystify finances, make them accessible, and empower everyone, especially women of color, to take control of their money. Tiffany believes that financial literacy is not a luxury, it's a necessity. That's why she created the Budgetnista, a financial education platform that breaks down complex financial concepts into bite-sized, easy-to-understand lessons. Tiffany's advocacy helped push for legislation in New Jersey that made financial education mandatory in schools. She's a true inspiration, a testament to the power of education, and a shining example of what's possible when we use our voices to create positive change. Chapter 7. Burks Solomon, From Engineer to AI Pioneer. When you think of the world of artificial intelligence, who comes to mind? For many, it's not someone who looks like Burks Solomon, and that's exactly what she set out to change. Jewel is a true pioneer, a trailblazing engineer who defied the odds and revolutionized the way we interact with technology. Her groundbreaking creation, PartPick, used the power of AI to simplify the often complex world of industrial parts procurement. Amazon acquired PartPick, making Jewel a shining example of Black excellence in the tech world. Today, Jewel continues to inspire as an investor and mentor, supporting the next generation of Black entrepreneurs and proving that the future of tech is brighter and more inclusive when we embrace diversity. Chapter 8. Melissa Butler, From Shark Tank Rejection to Beauty Empire. How many of you are familiar with the show Shark Tank? It's a show where aspiring entrepreneurs pitch their business ideas to a panel of investors, hoping to secure funding and mentorship. Melissa Butler dared to enter that tank, and while she didn't get the deal she hoped for, she walked away with something far more valuable, unwavering determination. Melissa's company, The Lip Bar, was born out of her own frustration with the lack of diversity in the beauty industry. She knew that beauty came in every shade and that it was time for a change. Armed with her homemade lipstick formulas and a dream bigger than any rejection, Melissa set out to create a beauty brand that celebrated diversity, inclusivity, and the power of self-expression. The Lip Bar, once dismissed on national television, is now a multi-million-dollar brand sold in major retailers like Target and Walmart. Melissa's story is an inspiration to every entrepreneur who's ever been told no, every dreamer who's faced an uphill battle. Black women entrepreneurs, the future is now. I am simply blown away by the brilliance, resilience, and sheer determination of these 8 women. They are shining examples of what's possible when we dare to dream big, break down barriers, and redefine what success looks like on our own terms. These women have not just built businesses, they have built legacies, and they are inspirations for the younger generation of entrepreneurs. They are proving that Black girl magic is not a trend. It's a force, a movement, a revolution that's changing the world, one business, one innovation, one dream at a time. So let's celebrate these phenomenal women, support their businesses, and continue to amplify their stories.